Hello everyone and welcome back to more StephenMail! Getting through the February mail. It's been a while, but we're getting through it. First letter comes from Michaela. Dear StephenMail, hello again. I'm writing this at 2:47 a.m., so excuse my handwriting. I wanted to recommend a game to you called Remember Me for the Xbox and PC. I've also included a picture that I drew. Sincerely, Michaela. I have not played Remember Me, but I would like to. I've heard some things about it, so that'd probably be a good one for like First 20 or Demo Fridays. Michaela, thank you for the letter. Next up, we have a letter from our furry little friends who are apparently very good at writing to us.
And printing it from the computer.
They're very skilled cats. It's us again, Sagan and Kepler. While you in Wisconsin, Kep and I just wanted to send you a letter for Christmas. Yes, Christmas. I just wanted to be cute. We would have sent a Christmas card, but since we're cats and can't cross the road, we had to type one up. It's me, Kepler. I'm really super fast, Steven. I can run across the house at 31 miles an hour. I can, really. Did you know that female cats tend to be right-pawed, while male cats are more often left-pawed? You learn something every day. Okay, we better end the letter here before Kepler wastes more of your valuable brain cells. Merry Christmas, Stephen and Mallory. We hope you enjoyed Wisconsin. With much love and happiness, Sagan and Kepler. Sagan and Kepler apparently took their dear sweet time to get the Christmas letter to us, just for the fact that it is postmarked in February, but maybe they couldn't figure out the postal service.
Our stamps are up high up in the closet.
That's probably why. It probably took them 2 months to find the stamps. Anyway, Sagan and Kepler, thank you very much. Dear Stephen and Mal, my name is Noah. I'm a big fan of your channels. I was introduced by watching the Mewtwo video with Emil. Then I started to watch your first 20s. Then I found Stephen Vlogged and liked it so much. Personally, I really enjoy when you do video game finds, especially for the Nintendo 64. One question though, how do you turn off the Wi-Fi or how do you turn the Wi-Fi on the Wii? Thanks for letting me into you and your parents' life. And it says also, P.S. Try Diddy Kong Racing for N64. As far as turning Wi-Fi on, there should be a menu in the Wii, I think called Internet?
Yes.
And then you just click that and that should allow you to turn it on. As far as Diddy Kong Racing, I never owned it as a kid. I have it now, but I've actually played through almost all of it. A friend had it whenever I was younger and I borrowed it from him, and it is a fantastic game. Next up, we have a letter from D. Dear Stephen and Mal, the other day my son Rob was on Stevencraft in the wee hours of the morning, and you and Mal talked to him. He was so happy. He even got screenshots of both of you. Because of you and Chugga Conroy, my son wants to do LPs, and he got me started watching as well. I really began watching your channel when you were playing Twilight Princess. I had such a blast on that journey with you guys, and it inspired me to watch even more. To get to my reason for writing, I have to explain a few things. I am disabled. I won't discuss particulars, but suffice it to say, some days it feels as if Let's Plays are keeping me sane and happy. Your upbeat attitudes and funny quips keep me going more so than you could possibly know. Also, because of you, I want to do my own LPs and some with my son. Anyway, I'm just writing to say thank you for your inspiration and general funniness. I love you guys. Also, if you could send some equipment advice, I would greatly appreciate it. Thanks for everything, D. Thank you for the letter. I really appreciate people, I don't want to say like pouring their heart out, but like when people are really open and honest and stuff in letters, and I don't know, that just means a lot. And I'm really glad that you're getting a lot out of our content. That means a ton. And it's cool that you want to start making your own. As far as equipment advice, I would say the easiest capture device to use is the Elgato. I don't have one personally, but that's what I hear is like the easiest thing to use. You just hook it up and you're good to go. So I'd recommend that. And then any headset will do. Mal and I personally use the Sennheiser PC151s just because between like a price to performance ratio, it's just a good deal. So I would recommend that. Once again, D, thank you for the letter. Next up, we have a letter from Ian. It says, Hi, Stephen and Mal and Kitties. I'm GVon11Ian on YouTube, and I'm a Let's Player. I found the vlog by searching for Nintendo Capri Sun's face, not Chugga's. It's strange, though, since I'm actually not a huge fan of Tim's type of humor, but shrug. The first actual vlog day I watched was day 1101. Great work on Chugga's logos. And now I'm on my way through the journey, and as I type this, I've made it to day 1183. Random fact time. I'm 18. My favorite franchise is Zelda. My favorite color is purple. I love curry spaghetti and anything with noodles, and Gurren Lagann is my favorite anime. Did I pronounce that right? Gurren Lagann?
I have no clue.
There's so many animes. Like, that people can name an anime and you will have no idea what it is because there's like
I haven't kept up with it since.
Well, it's not even
2008.
that. Like, even if you do, like, someone could throw something out and you could, because there's so many.
Yeah.
Anyway, I just say that because I've learned of, like, so many animes, and I'm like, I've never heard of that. Anyway, something else I want to mention. There have been a lot of coincidences as I watched the vlog. The day before Mal got the book Uglies, my friend recommended it to me. I started a blind LP of Mischief Makers, and while the first video uploaded, I actually watched a vlog where you got it. Weird stuff. Also, you've inspired me to start a vlog, and so far all the videos are private. I want to make them public, but I'm a bit scared since I have a ton of enemies and a few friends that I don't want to see it. Any tips would be greatly appreciated. Alright, I'll stop typing now. Keep up with life and stuff. Your friend Ian. First off, thanks for the letter. My advice about vlogging is, it's one of those things that if you are going to start a vlog, you're going to put yourself out there. You can always limit your content. I mean, you can limit what you talk about, but in some way, form, shape, whatever, you are putting your life out there for other people to watch and essentially judge. It's just one of those things that you have to decide if you really, really want to do a vlog. Or if you're just doing it so you have something to look back on, keep them private.
Yeah.
I mean, treat it as a video journal. I mean, no one's going to force you to put it out there publicly, so if you just want to remember things on video, just keep it private. Next up is a letter from Crystal. It says, Dear StephenMail, Skagome here, and I have started to really enjoy both your vlogs and Let's Plays. Steven, do you think Earthbound will be a good game to play blind? Thanks a lot for reading, and keep getting those awesome vlogs out. Have an awesome 2014. From Shagome, aka Chris. Chris also included 2 Pokemon cards, which Mal will hold up. As far as Earthbound being a good game to play blind, I think so. Most RPGs can be kind of confusing, and to be fair, Earthbound can be kind of confusing if you don't know what you're doing. But the advantage that Earthbound has is there's a built-in hint system, so if you actually get lost, you can go pay this hint guy some money, and he'll tell you exactly where to go. So I'd say it's actually kind of a good game to play blind. Next up, we have a letter from MASR Thompson, Tanner, in the U.S. Navy. To be honest, I'm not actually sure if I should say like MASR or if I say MASR, because I'm not familiar with Navy terms, but I'm just gonna let you correct me if I did that wrong. Anyway, Stephen and Mal, I wanted to thank both of you for creating the awesome videos you put up every single day. Since I joined the Navy last year, it's been very hard for me to enjoy video games as it's challenging to bring them with me. Since I'm moving around and being deployed, I don't have my Wii U, Xbox, or gaming PC. Discovering your channel has helped me sate my gaming needs. Nothing helps me unwind after a long day of training more than watching your awesome content. Keep up the awesome work, your viewer, Epic Grinder 17. And it also says, P.S. Mal, I'm from Wisconsin too. I'm from West Bend, and I'm curious to know what part you are from.
I was born and raised in Elkhorn, Janesville area, and then I moved up to Appleton, and I spent the rest of my life there until I went to college.
It's really cool to know that no matter where people are, as long as they have access to the internet, they can enjoy our content. So even if people are training in the Navy, that they can still enjoy our videos, and that's awesome. Tanner, I hope it's okay that I call you that. Tanner, thank you for the letter. Dear Stephen and Mal, I sent you a letter about a year ago addressing that I wanted you to do an LP of Conquer Live and Reloaded. Well, you have inspired me to start doing LPs, and I'm currently doing an LP of Conquer Live and Reloaded. I also must ask what microphone and capture card you use for your 360. And I kind of want to get a PS3 or PS4 just because of the game The Last of Us, because it is so awesome. See you whenever I send another letter. Have an amazing life, you guys. Sincerely, Nathan. Thank you, Nathan. Nathan also sends us a, what is it, a Raichu?
And he said, reminds me of Jitters.
Of course. As far as the microphone, I mentioned it in a letter a second ago, but the Sennheiser PC151, the capture card we use personally is the Blackmagic Intensity Pro, and it's actually quite normal to want to buy a PS3 or PS4 just for The Last of Us. I mean, to be honest, the Naughty Dog, which is a company exclusive to Sony's consoles, like they are good enough to buy a console for them. Like, I would tell people to buy a PS3 to play through Uncharted 1 through 3 and Last of Us. In my opinion, it's worth it. And there's actually a little Mr. Saturn on the back of this one that has a little question mark above his head. To Stephen and Mal, greetings from England. I've been meaning to write for a while now, but I've been too busy. Okay, I've actually been watching your Let's Play of Twilight Princess. Yes, I know, I'm a bit late to the party. Do you have any do's or don'ts for people who are doing Let's Playing? Thanks for reading, from Christopher. As far as do's and don'ts, I say this to anyone, like, no matter what kind of content they're making on YouTube, but like the most important thing is to have fun. Like, if you are not having fun, you either need to stop what you're doing or change what you're doing. You need to make sure that you're always enjoying what you're doing, because otherwise there's no point in putting it out there. As far as do's and don'ts for Let's Playing, keep talking, which I don't know, it's kind of a big thing sometimes. People ask me to check out their content, and if I look at something, sometimes they may just stop talking for like a minute, and that's, I don't know, to me, wanting to watch someone who's doing commentary, that seems a little odd. And another thing that kind of annoys me that for whatever reason some people don't do is cut out loading screens. Seriously, just, it takes like 2 seconds. Cut them out. I've actually seen some Skyrim content recently that other people have done, and like they go up to a door and then you just sit there for 10 seconds, and then they go into another room and then you just sit there, and I'm like, just cut it out. The viewers don't want to see that. But anyway, thank you for the letter. Dear StephenMail, I absolutely love your videos. I always look forward to watching them whenever I come home from school. I sometimes play on the StephenCraft server too. I just wanted to send a letter to tell you to keep up the good work, but be careful not to stress too much. From your buddy, Patrick. Thank you, Patrick. Patrick also sends a Pokemon card of Jinx, and written all over the card is just, scary lady, scary lady, scary lady. Thanks, Patrick. Dear StephenMail, my name is Chris and I am currently 14 years old. This is the story of how I decided to take the journey. I knew about your vlog visiting Chugga Conroy, but I didn't watch it because I actually didn't want to know what his face looked like, since that was part of the mystery to me. I finally ended up watching it because that thumbnail came up all the time. Later, I decided I wanted to watch a full-length Minecraft LP. Then, sure enough, Stephen Plays Minecraft was the third one that came up. I watched and I was hooked. I loved your LP channel. Then I started over on the vlog channel. I've been taking the journey for a week and I'm already on day 439. By the time you've read this, I will be done taking the journey, so I'm glad to officially call myself a Stephenite or a Houston a-hole or whatever you decided to call us. Thanks for being awesome, and my best wishes to you guys and the kiddies. A new writer, Chris. Chris, thank you for the letter. By the way, we don't actually have any official thing that we call everybody now. Stephenite has been adopted by you guys, but that's not like our official thing anymore. We don't have a name for you guys. But unofficially, Stephenite tends to be the preferred thing. I'm quite new to this sending of mail to the George residence, but I hope amazing things come from this. I have watched your vlog for a while now, and I am very amazed with the commitment you both have for this vlog. Thank you. I've always wanted to send a physical copy of a white piece of paper splattered with many unique combinations of letters and words, and sending it using the human messenger contraption, or as people call it, the postal service. Seriously, this is new to me. This is my first time sending mail to a famous YouTuber's P.O. box. This is like stepping onto a new planet where there is much land to explore, but also creatures of the unknown to be cautious of. Anyway, a few questions. Stephen, what would you say to your day zero self? I would say, prepare for one heck of a ride. Whenever I did that vlog, I had no idea that I would be doing it for this long, so I would say, prepare for craziness. Mao, if there was a parallel universe where you were the vlogger and Stephen wasn't, what do you think it would be like?
I think it would be a lot more like DIY stuff.
I was about to say that. I was like, it'd probably be crafts or art. You'd probably have an art vlog.
Yeah.
And it's not that you don't, like, if Mal does art, we show it on the vlog, but since her main job is teacher and she has to devote all her time to that, that's what she's doing a lot, and she doesn't get the time to do art. But if she was the vlogger, she would probably be like a full-time artist.
Yeah.
That would be cool. Maybe one day in the future we'll both be vlogging. Anyway, thanks, a random fan. And
I held this up, but there's a lot of stuff.
There's a lot of detail to this picture. You guys can see, but here's Alex and myself, and I'm in like complete horror as this is exploding.
Atomic bomb.
And Alex says, "It's not griefing if you deserve it."
I'm throwing a potion.
Oh, of course you are, because you're terrible. Next up, we have a letter from Robert. It says, Dear StephenMail, when last I wrote to you, I was 17 and scared of college. Now I am 18 and used to college. It's been about 6 months. A lot has changed. But one thing hasn't. I'm still in love with Stephen Plays and Stephen Vlog and eternally grateful for their continued entertainment and inspiration. It's truly a pleasure to come back from morning class and watch a Let's Play. It's hard to believe that Skyrim is actually wrapping up. My roommate would walk in and ask, Are you still watching that guy play Skyrim? To which I would reply, Yes. No shame. It's a great series. The Last of Us Left Behind was also fantastic to watch. You hit the nail on the head when you said Naughty Dog makes fantastic games. Are you planning on doing Uncharted 3 anytime soon? I am. I don't know how soon, but it's going to be in like the next 2 to 3 months, so very, very soon. On a more personal note, I am really loving it here at college. I have great suite mates. We all play video games. We're actually working our way through the Mario Party series right now. It's a great time. And most importantly, my girlfriend and I are just fine. We figured if you guys could do it states away, well, we can make it only about an hour. Haha. Side note, thank you for your LP of Duels of the Planeswalkers. It got my girlfriend into Magic, and now we actually play over Skype. I can't thank you enough for all the time and effort you put into your content. May this be the best year for your channels yet, and God bless you both. Best wishes, Robert. Robert, thank you for the amazing letter. And also, thank you for, I guess...
Updating?
Updating. Like letting us stay up to date with what's going on. That's really cool when people send a letter and then they send another one in like 6 months, especially when there's a huge transition like this. People are scared of college, and I guess rightfully so, because it's such a gigantic change in their life. But it's really cool whenever it works out well. Having good friends, having good suite mates, it's a huge deal. Even if you don't get as lucky as Robert or myself did to have really great suite mates right out of the gate, find really good friends and then room with them in sophomore year forward. Like, it will make your college experience amazing. Hi, StephenMail. I am 13 years old and I love you guys. I started watching in July, and since then I've watched 7.5 LPs. Don't worry, I'll be finishing the last one. I'm afraid to say, but I'm a little obsessed. But let me tell you, I wasn't all like, video games, yeah, when I first found you guys. I didn't even know what an LP was. One day I was home alone for like a week. I was bored, so I went on my Wii to look up videos on YouTube. I wanted to see when the new Zelda game for the Wii U would come out, so I typed it into the Wii. I kept seeing these videos saying StephenMail play Twilight Princess pop up. I originally thought it was a walkthrough, but it kept popping up, so it must have been popular. I clicked on one, episode 55. You guys were pretty funny, so I watched another and another until I eventually had to go start at episode 1. I watched all 64 episodes in about a month. That's how I got hooked. When I was looking up some more of your videos, some of your vlog stuff came up. Vlogs. They're for girls. Some of my friends watch them and all they do is hair and makeup tutorials. All that stuff I don't care about. But you're actually funny, so I gave it a try. I started watching your vlogs and I'm glad I did. Mal came, which made me happy, and then you went off to college with Alex, Dan, and Taylor. And I must say, if you're reading this, Mal, you are adorable. I really wrote this letter to thank you for doing this. I know that this takes a lot of time and effort, and I appreciate that. You made my life less boring and actually less lonely. Thank you for all you do to make these channels possible and all the great content every single day. From Camry. Camry, thank you very much. That's a very sweet letter, and I'm really glad that you stumbled across our Twilight Princess LP that one time. It has led to, I guess, far greater stuff. Dear StephenMail, my name is Jake, or JT Jacker on YouTube. I've been watching you guys and your crazy antics since about day 500. It's pretty accurate, isn't it? Yeah. Unlike most, I found you before Chugga, and I'll skip the details and say, Let's Players like you and Chugga got me out of some tough situations. I got into drawing, anime, and, well, YouTube. Finding people who get me and who I can relate to, I owe to you. Thanks for this amazing world I have been welcomed to. From Jake. Awesome! Thank you, Jake. And, fairly accurate drawing. Next up, we have just a tiny little thank you letter from AJ. It just says, Dear Stephen, I just wanted to thank you for all your tips and advice you've given me on Twitter. Anyway, the link's in the sidebar to my YouTube channel. Get it? Link's in the sidebar from Dan 2010. You know, your college days? You should remember. Yeah. Anyway, thanks again, Stephen. Yours truly, AJ. Thanks. I really enjoy being able to communicate with you guys on Twitter, and I know we don't accept fan emails, and well, at this point now, because we were getting like overrun with fan emails, but it takes me a long time to get back to like messages on Facebook and YouTube and things like that. But I really enjoy Twitter, because on Twitter people can ask me something and then I can, if I see it, I can just be like, bam, and respond. And I don't know, Twitter is such a good invention. Like, the guy that invented Twitter was actually on Colbert the other night, and I saw it, and I was like, man, Twitter, look what you did. You did good, Twitter. Twitter just turned 8, too.
Wow.
I didn't know if you knew that.
No, I didn't.
It doesn't feel like it's been around that long, but it's actually been around 8 years. Anyway, AJ, thank you. Last but not least for the letters, we have a letter from Josh. Dear Stephen and Mao, hello, I'm Josh. I've been watching your videos for some time now and really wanted to write a letter. I first found out about you through Chugga Conroy's Pikmin 2 co-op and thought you were pretty funny. I've been subscribed since 2012 to both of the channels. I think you are an extremely funny guy with an amazing wife. By the way, you two are a great couple and the Let's Plays you do are great. Quick questions. Number 1, when are you going to do God of Wars 2 and 3? I don't know. A lot of editing has to go into those to remove certain body parts, and that's not something I've been wanting to take on lately, but...
Anytime soon.
Yeah, more than, like, you know, GTA, because GTA has had some stuff in it too, but not as bad as God of War. And then a question for Mao. Why do you have so many problems jumping in platformers?
I have no clue.
It's true.
I've always been terrible at it.
It's true. I don't know. Like, I first started to realize that in Minecraft, because you have huge issues jumping in Minecraft.
Well, I also have lag.
No, you don't. Not anymore.
I did.
Well.
Maybe it's messed with my learning ability.
Okay. I don't know. But it's followed not only from Minecraft to like other series as well. So I don't know. You know what? You do fine. You're good.
You do fine with puzzles.
Rubbing it in, aren't you? Next up is the packages. First package is a little envelope. What do you call these? There's a name for
There's
them.
a thing, yeah.
What are the manila?
Bubble envelope.
Bubble envelope. That's it. Bubble envelope. From Megan. And let's see. Inside there is Ghost Trick, Phantom Detective. I have heard of this game.
I haven't.
It's a game from Capcom. I've heard of that. I think that, or maybe another title similar or something, was also ported to like iOS or something. I don't know. Let me read the letter. Dear Stephen and Mao, I have absolutely no idea how to begin this letter, so I'll start off with this sentence. I sent my first fan mail to you guys a few months back and told myself I wouldn't write another letter, but there was a game I wanted to send you, so I'm giving it another shot. I was the one that sent you guys that digital Legend of Zelda fan art back in maybe August or September. I don't know if you remember that, but I forgive you if you don't. With all the mail you guys get, it's pretty much inevitable that you're going to forget who sent you what. Anyways, I don't have much to say this time around, so I'll keep this short and sweet. Both of you are awesome, and I want you to have a game that I personally enjoy. Enclosed with this letter is a copy of Ghost Trick Phantom Detective. It's an adventure puzzle game where you play as the ghost of a murdered man. That's all I'll say about it. Don't know if either one of you have heard of it, but it's a fun game in my personal opinion. I hope you guys don't have a copy of it already, but if you do, I sincerely apologize that my extra copy has now become yours. Megan, thank you. And while we do have a very large game collection, and sometimes it's hard to remember what we do and we don't have, I know for a fact that we do not have Ghost Trick. Cool. Yeah, I've actually heard things about this game, and I've heard it was actually quite good. So now we have a copy that we can play. Thanks, Megan. Next up, we have a fairly big package from Alex. Not griefing if you deserve it, Alex. Different Alex. Inside is a big, whoa. Goodness gracious. Oh. A 250 gig hard drive fell out. Okay, well, let me set that down very gently. Hopefully the US Postal Service didn't completely destroy that. Okay, there's a lot of Pokemon cards.
Here, I'll just flip through them while you read.
Mao will flip through them and show them off while I read this. Hello, Stephen and Mao. It is GameX4000. I found your channel from day 1173 because of NCS liking it. When I first saw you two, I thought you were actually brother and sister. I included some things that don't think you ever got in the mail. I hope you find a use for it. I also did some fan art, but cannot print it because I don't have a printer. But they're on DeviantArt. They're called Stephen Vlog Mail Pick and I Love Salsa for Mao. If you can, please show them on screen with your editing magic. Thank you for reading the letter. I wish you the best of luck, GameX4000. And P.S. Have you ever been to Hot Springs, Arkansas? I have not. I have never been west. Well, I've been west because I've been to Washington State, but like in a car physically touching the ground, I have not been west of Tennessee. So, well.
You've been north.
Yeah. Been north.
We've never traveled the Gulf Coast.
That is a better way of saying that. And then on the back is a picture of Sora. Awesome. Well, GameX4000, thank you very much for the letter. Next up, we have a pretty big box from Shayla, which Mao, instead of cutting open, Mao ripped the tape off.
You didn't get me my knife earlier.
Actually, she didn't get all the tape off, but... Alright, we've got... Oh, we got some cute stuff. Oh, it's a part of the packaging. All right, first off, there is a little card that says Stephen.
It's a fobby.
And then there's a fobby, and the fobby is actually on the box. It's actually a part of it. And then there's another.
He's orange.
He is orange. And then there's this thing which says happy birthday on it. And then obviously a box for the kitties to play in, which they love. Here you go, bud. Have fun. The card says, "You're the best." That was my Mickey Mouse voice.
Good.
Oh boy, Goofy, you're the best. It's kind of getting into Nintendo territory, but it's all right. Happy birthday, Stephen. Since you have liked the Earthbound Perlers so much, I made you a few more for your birthday and a couple of keychains. One is for Mal. Here's also a Nintendo 64 game for your collection. I've been working on an Earthbound Tumblr where I will be adding a lot of cool things. Hope you have a great birthday. From Shayla. And the Tumblr is earthboundsnesforever.tumblr.com. Hope your birthday is just like you. Great! That's a pretty, yeah, that's not terrible. I'm doing okay with that.
Yeah, you are.
It's all right. I probably wouldn't be a professional like Mickey Mouse person, but
I'll give you that one because it's green. I know you like green.
ba 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 ba. And inside there are, wow, lots and lots of Perler creations. Oh, that's awesome. Waka 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 waka. That I've been practicing that my entire life. And then also in here we've got oh, it's an Earthbound gift box. I was holding it upside down and I was like,
Spaceship?
Yeah, I was like, what is that? And then it was like, oh, Earthbound gift box. Very cool. And then that's too cool. Skitty and Venusaur. Man, Venusaur, I mean, Venusaur is huge, but like Venusaur on a keychain ends up being really, really big. That's awesome. Thank you so much. And then last but certainly not least is in the happy birthday paper. I always feel bad tearing paper. Is that normal for humans to experience
I don't know.
that? Like the destruction of something and they're like, no, it makes me feel bad. And it is Mickey Speedway USA.
I had that game.
That is awesome. And I'm going to guess that Shayla is probably a pretty big Mickey Mouse fan, pretty big Disney fan because of not only the game but also the card. Oh boy, I can't wait to race around the Speedway. I really need to stop trying to do this voice before my wife strangles me in front of an audience. Sorry. Anyway, Shayla, thank you very much. That was very sweet of you. You made my birthday very special. And last but certainly not least today, we have a box from Adrian that is honestly kind of huge. And it's actually very, very, very heavy. Just popped it open. Let's find out what is inside. Whoa, my God. Holy crap, there's a lot of stuff in here. That's why it's so heavy. There's a letter right on top. And, Mal, I'm gonna hand this box to you. Hello, Mal and Stephen, it's Adrian again. Stephen has promised everything in this package will be a surprise, that is, if Mal hasn't already taken out all of it from the box yet. All I'll say is that you'll have to rearrange / move things around a little bit in the game room. How's the new 3DS XXXXXL from day 1468? Whenever we were in Walmart, we had the big box. Well, that's pretty much it for now. More stuff in March, but a lot less than this package. Oh, happy birthday to my future self, March 11th, 26 years. Also, happy birthday to you as well, Stephen, since your birthday is a few days after the mail video is supposed to go up. Don't worry, Mal, I haven't forgotten about your birthday. I'll just wish you a happy birthday in my next package. Adrian, thank you so much, and also happy late birthday to you. March 11th. And also, yes, this was supposed to go up March 15th, but you know, things happen. But anyway, thank you. I have no idea what's in here. Let's get started. There is the Pokemon X and Pokemon Y official Kalos region guidebook. This thing is heavy. Wow. Like, it's weird because it's a small book, but there's like a bajillion pages in it, and it's actually quite heavy. But that's cool, especially because even though we've already started Pokemon X and Y, we're still not very far into it. So we could probably get some serious use out of that.
You want this, I guess? I don't know.
Tales of Xillia. I am not familiar with the Tales series, but I have always heard good things about the series as a whole. That is awesome. I also know there's a lot of them.
Yeah.
Like, there's a lot of Tales games. But anytime I hear reviews of them, they're always really positive. Awesome. Thank you so much. And, oh, it would seem that Adrian is a Tales fan. There's also, oh my god, this is crazy. Tales of Symphonia Chronicles. And it says it's the collector's edition. Wow. Experience the complete Tales of Symphonia saga. It's got the limited edition packaging, a steel book. It has a figure set, 4-disc collector's edition CD soundtrack, PS3 custom themed DLC, hardcover novel, and it contains both Tales of Symphonia and Dawn of the New World. Wow. That is awesome. Man, you are a Tales fan. After this, we also may be Tales fans. Thank you so much. And that's actually not it. What? Oh, wow. Wow. Bravely Default Collector's Edition. I have heard so many amazing things about Bravely Default. Like, really, 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 really amazing things. Apparently, it's a 3DS RPG, but it's like top of the class RPG. Like, Square Enix is basically saying, hey, JRPG is not dead. Bravely Default, son. And then they punch the person playing right in the face with how great it is. Seriously, all of the review outlets that I've read about this game have been fantastic. Thank you so much, man. There is a lot of video gaming going on here. Adrian is a huge fan of not only the Tales series, but RPGs in general. I actually don't know if Bravely Default is, associated with the Tales series, but man, this is awesome. Thank you so much. This is great. This is amazing. Thank you. Oh, what an amazing, not only mail month, but birthday, I guess it has been.
You're old.
I am old. I'm an old man now. I'm sad.
Only for 3 more days, then I'm older again.
Oh yeah, you get to be the same age as me for just a little bit, but Mal will be turning 26 soon. Then you'll be the old woman. I'm sorry. We all gotta get old sometime. You just gotta get old sooner. Anyway, thank you guys so much for everything you sent. Like, this is a crazy mail month. I really appreciate it. If you're watching right now and you'd like to send something, you can go over to the channel page and click the About tab, and our address will be right there so you can see it. Once again, thank you guys for watching, and we will see you guys in a month. Well, hopefully sooner, but in a month for more mail.